So, Debo, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you guys doing?
Yeah, man. Welcome to HopeJamz, man. This is your debut, man. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Really surreal.
Yeah, man. Is it your first UK?
My first radio interview, actually.
Oh, is it? Crikey.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big one. I didn't know that. That's even big. Your first radio interview ever. Ah, man.
Yeah,
And
my first for today.
oh, so at the moment you're in Florida, right? You're doing a show there?
Yep. It was also my first flight and my first time performing out of state, so I'm excited.
Yeah, man. I bet you are, man. And do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, man?
Yes. My name is Debo, also known as Derek. I represent Pathway Movement, which is a ministry full of 4 guys that just love the Lord and follow His calling.
As simple as that, really, isn't it? Pathway Movement guys. Like, April was kind of RMG month for me. I did all the RMG guys, but and it was also the beginning of Pathway Movement. So we had Path, we had Omni, I think last week, and now Debo, and then next week we got Vincenzo. So yeah, man. So tell us about yourself, man. What's up with you, and what's popping with your music at the moment? Like, we got 3 tracks to play tonight. Are they off like a forthcoming or upcoming project?
Yeah, I plan on releasing it the last weekend in May, possibly the first weekend in June, depending on how everything goes. And it's called, it's an EP called Reflections, a window pane. And it's pretty much just like a reflection of my life, the things that I've been through, and how God's just taken me out of it.
And presumably you got the other guys on there as well, like from Pathway Movement?
I only got one song, actually, and they got Path on it.
So presumably you're doing more like just chill out to show you who you are, I guess.
Yeah. It's like more of a personal album for this one.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing, innit? If you're part of a group, then if you promote too much, like, everyone just knows you in part of Pathway Movement, but you got to kind of know that you are a single artist inside Pathway Movement as well, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, man. So am I right in saying, because I did introduce you as from New England. Are you from New England?
Yeah, I'm from East Providence, Rhode Island.
Ah, nice one. So you flew from there to Florida. And what's the show that you're doing tonight? Or is it today you're doing the show?
Yes, today at 7:30, and I don't even have like the exact address or anything like that.
You don't even know where you are, man. That's not good.
I know, right? I'm just kind of following Pat.
Ah, man. Path is the leader. Like, everyone just following Path. Like, just don't know what's going on. Just Path.
Yep.
Ah, man. It doesn't matter, man. As long as you do your best when you jump on stage, I guess it doesn't really matter where you are, man. Ah, man. Let's get into your music, man. First track I want to play is Size of Sin. Do you want to go ahead and introduce it, man, and tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, Size of Sin. Definitely one of my most personal tracks. It goes through my personal struggle because, everybody's not perfect, and we all have our own personal things that we go through in life, and I'm just letting everybody know about mine. And the first verse, it goes through how I have a problem with pornography and how it affects my relationship with my wife. And then it goes into me being envious of, like, things that the other guys in Pathway Movement are doing, and then sometimes it tends to feel like I'm not getting the favor, but...
Yeah, man. So tell us a bit more about yourself, man, because obviously when you, like we were saying before, like when you're part of a group, you can get kind of lost within the group a little bit, and people want to know who Derek is, like who Debo is. So what's your story a bit, man? Like, where, obviously New England, but like where'd you come from, like in your life, man? Like what you been going through and stuff?
Let's see. So from the very beginning, I was trying to do music. Like, I always knew my passion was music, and I always knew I was going to end up doing something with music, whether it's dancing, beat, whatever it was. And so I ended up engineering, and Pat, and he was like, yo, can you mix and master this song for me? And at the time, I was a secular artist. I was, like, going to clubs. I was doing all that good stuff. Well, not really good stuff, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so I ended up mixing the song for him and all that. It was in my bedroom. And he went upstairs, and my mom was like, can you, like, get him to start doing the music that you're doing, because you're glorifying God, and he's, like, going down the wrong track. And I didn't know that they were praying for me at the time or anything like that. when I was downstairs minding my own business, he was up there with my mom praying. And then a few weeks later, I ended up going to church, getting saved. And then next thing you know, that came to me and was like, hey, I'm starting up a group. You want to be part of it? And the rest is all kind of history.
Whoa, man. So you went straight into it like that then?
It was definitely a struggle because I was new to the Christian walk. So I didn't know that, like, Christian rap was even a thing. So I was kind of struggling with, like, okay, I love music, but how do I get into music even though I like hip-hop? My eyes kind of got opened when at church during a service, somebody looked at me and it was like they had no clue that I rapped. They had no clue that I used to write rhymes or anything like that. And it was like, keep putting the pad to the pen and keep writing your raps and see what God does. And I was like, okay. And right there, I was like, that was kind of like my come to Jesus moment.
Yeah, man, that's good. So right there and then you knew that you could do it kind of thing. I mean, I guess that a lot of guys have that same thing where they go into a church and the church is kind of against it. They haven't, even the church yet hasn't realized that, you know, hip hop is a way of speaking kind of thing. It's a language, isn't it, really?
Yeah. It's like our own little talk.
Yeah, man. So that's awesome that you jumped into it like that and you found your feet, because I guess if you hadn't, things would have gone differently. But so you've been blessed now to join Pathway, and so how long have you been part of Pathway?
Since we started, so I want to say 3 or 4 years. So
what you been doing Pathway recently then? Like I think it was Omni last week chatting to me about you guys are going to be doing what is it called, the Reset album project?
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. It's coming together really well. I'm really excited for it.
And is that going to be like all you guys on every single track, or like you're going to like some of them are like 2 by 2, some are 3, some are 4, some are all of you?
Yeah, some are the first and last track is all of us. We want to come in together and leave out together. And then all the in-between tracks are like 2 of us on some songs, 3 of us on other songs. We kind of just let God lead us on who should be on what tracks, and so that we can minister more efficiently.
All right, cool, man. Do you want to jump into your next track, dude? I got Cant Do right here.
Cant Do. Let's see, my wife's on the hook.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But, yeah, my wife's on the hook. But it's pretty much about us and just knowing that there's nothing that God can't do. In a way, it's kind of her testimony that, from my perspective.
Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do. Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do. Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do. Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do.
Can't flip us like reciprocals, but like decimal numbers on a pie chart. Just part of the whole plan. Mix and master by the mastermind. He's behind the scenes cooking up lessons for your behind. So when you look behind, you see the shapes and the molds and the breaks and the folds. Truth be told, the blessing just unfolds. I know all you hear is parables, but replace the seed with discernment though, and you'll see just how the message goes. Listen, I'm in the middle of a reposition. He changed the scenery so I could really see the vision, the mission, the great commission, which is lifting up his name. I know the people gonna change, but my God won't. I'm working by my faith, I don't know what y'all on. Stop trying to walk up and tell me that my God don't do this or do that, cause my God's all truth. You can't tell me about them facts, cause there's nothing that he can't do.
Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do. Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do. Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he can't do. Ain't nothing that he can't do. Don't tell me nothing that he
Listen, I
can't
watched
do.
them pull my wife out in an accident without a scratch. The car's totaled, but she didn't have a scratch. Should've flipped off that bridge, but her body's still intact. And I think of every day we got a chance to look back. We quit our jobs out of faith, and my God still provided. 2 cars, plus rent, and he still provided. Nothing paid late, no worries on my mindset. But tell me, where'd he get them resources? Cause I was in it and my brain still can't endure this. God, where'd you get them resources? Cause it wasn't me, I had a job for commission, no sales for a month, and we still got the money. It's kinda funny, I serve a great God. He pulls us through the times when it tends to get hard. Yeah, and it seems kinda odd, but faith, trust, and obedience is all it takes to please God. And I do this from my heart, everything is all from him, even when it seems like it's not. Cause he gives me all these chances just to tell you what he can do. So you can't tell me what he can't do.